This model review is of the Revell 1/25th scale Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and gives you some of the dimensions on the outside here, and this side shows you the finished model. Shows you there's a fair amount of detail. Let's take a look inside. First of all, here's the body. And it looks like it comes with some springs, probably for the suspension, as well as some axles and some screws. There's some nice surface detail here. Here's the chassis, also has some nice surface details, as was the console. There are a lot of other parts here, so let's have a look at the rest of the screws. Looks like you have the axles, and this is a 4x4, so you have both of them being powered with drivetrain. Additional parts. Some of the subframe. Transmission here. It's kind of molded in. Here's the front. Headlights, side mirrors, windshield wipers. There's a fair amount of detail here, and I don't see any flashing, and very few mold lines. Here are the seats, the front of the seat, the back of the seat, and here's the back bench seat. Here's the dashboard with a molded pedal box. Here's the inside of the door frame, steering wheel, steering column. Here's some engine parts, exhaust, stick shift. This is all very well molded. These wheels, these are made out of vinyl rubber, and they got a lot of nice detail on there. These are quite large wheels, obviously for the Jeep. Then we have the clear plastic parts, which are also very well molded. No mold lines, no real flashing. And then we have the chrome parts. Let's have a look at these chrome parts here. So we have the wheels. Likely we're going to have to remove some of these, remove some of this chrome, although it seems fairly well painted on. Sometimes it is not well painted on and needs to be removed and then repainted. And we have instructions here. Here are decals. Those are very nicely printed decals. Shows the colors. Really, with these cars, you can really paint them any color you want. Shows some of the instructions on building the chassis, the engine parts, suspension. That's what the springs are for. axles, seats, interior of the cockpit, dashboard, side panels, the roll bar, front, windshield, putting the body on, side runners, lights, this looks like a very well detailed model. A lot of parts in there, and I like the fact that you can that you have the windshield wipers that are made separate, and then some of the decal and painting guide options. So that looks like a really good model.